Hi there Cancer, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your intuitive love reading for October. So whether you're single Cancer, you're in a partnership, or you've got your eye on someone, let's see what comes up in the cards for you. So we're going to get started with the Journey of Love Oracle from Lana Fairchild to get some overarching conceptual messages. I'll then be choosing you an overarching tarot card from the Moonchild Tarot and getting out some tarot aspects with the Rider-Waite, clarified by the Star Child Tarot, and I'll be closing out with the Romance Angels. So let's see what we have for you. We have got within nothing, there is everything. So for me, that can kind of mean, sometimes it's not what's said, it's not what's said, it's what is not said. And, there can be a lot of action in just the intention that somebody has, or somebody's behavior or feelings for you may not be directly expressed, but it's about reading between the lines and really, really seeing and sensing into that. So that's what I'm kind of feeling there. It's more of an undercurrent here. We kind of see this big swirl of energy happening underneath the water here. So sometimes we're only seeing the tip of an iceberg in terms of how somebody feels or what's playing out in a situation or what they're going through. But really, there is a lot more to the story is what I'm feeling. And I've got Woman of Light here as well. So, that kind of really means that some of you might be, awakening to that. For me, that feels very High Priestess kind of energy. Some of you might be feeling more intuitive and actually being able to kind of read between the lines. Maybe being able to read into some of that undercurrent of the person that you were journeying with this month. So let's get out an overarching tarot card. Nine of Cups. That is a beautiful energy. It's the energy of wish fulfillment, right? And it's kind of about being content with where you are or making the moves towards that. Maybe that's just one expression away. Maybe there's some expressing of feelings that needs to happen. But either way, it really says that you are moving towards that feeling of joy, love, harmony, satisfaction. And it's only one cup away from that 10 of Cups best life reality. So let's get out the tarot aspects. Let's start with the current energy that surrounds you in terms of love, relating and romance, Cancer. Current energy. I'll be waiting for the first card to fall or flip. I'll be choosing the tarot aspects for you. Current energy, please, for Cancer. I knew it. High Priestess. Yes. I think, and it's very, very interesting because the High Priestess can really feel all the undercurrents, what's behind that pomegranate curtain. So it fits in perfectly. I thought it was quite a conceptual message when that came out, but we can see here that it is tying through into the tarot already. So blocks, obstacles, and challenges. We've got maybe some indecision, maybe having too much on this month. How did they feel? How did they feel? Oh, they feel like this could be a victory in love with you as well. Otherwise, why would we have the Nine of Cups here? Can we get the advice, please? We've got some kind of ending or some kind of completion that needs to take place. Can I please get the outcome energy? King energy, King of Cups. Could be yours. It's generally Scorpio, but it could be your energy here. Cancer. I've got the Knight of Cups at the bottom of that deck as well, which could be the need to express some feelings. Let's clarifying the High Priestess. And I feel this is definitely your energy, Cancer, at the moment. Oh, Akashic Records. That is my card of predestiny. Clarifying the blocks, obstacles, or challenges, I have got the Six of Swords. Clarifying how do they feel, I have got the Queen of Pentacles. And advice from Spirit, I have got Knight of Wands. And the outcome, got the Eight of Cups. Hey, this is interesting. You know, at the very end, we have the Eight of Cups plus the King of Cups, who holds 1 cup, which equals the Nine of Cups here. So I really feel that potentially there is somebody coming in with an offer that's really going to complete this picture, that lead you to happiness. Yeah, I'm seeing some ending and some moving away energy as well. So I think for some of you, you might be moving on from a situation or from another partnership. Maybe even leaving that kind of realm of singleness, you know, leaving the void, I'm kind of feeling, in order to welcome in, you know, new love. Let's just see how it goes when it comes out. There's definitely a sense of readiness here on your part, Cancer. High Priestess and Akashic Records. I mean, you may have heard me tell the story before about Akashic Records, but it's my card of predestiny, and it's an extra major arcana in this tarot deck. And the concept is that, you know, our soul has a library. I see it like a hard drive of all of the big karmic events it's journeyed throughout its lifetimes, but also the karmic events that I believe that you sign up for this lifetime, that can include our soul partnerships, right? Our love partnerships, they're our greatest learning, right, when we come together and journey really deep with somebody. So when I see this card in a reading, it's like one of those files from that hard drive loading and going, time for a karmic lesson, maybe time for a karmic contract to either begin or to end. We have that here with the High Priestess, which for me is that sense that you're really in tune with your deeper intuitive powers at the moment. You know, you're really getting clear with yourself, you know, on what you really want in a partnership. I think that you've been through a few hard knocks, let's just say. The High Priestess has been literally to hell and back. You know, she's operated in the underworld and, you know, also in this realm as well. So I kind of feel like she's bringing back that knowledge. She's bringing back those lessons and now getting ready, you know, for a committed love with those lessons in hand, right? She's kind of in that place, you know. She can also be the revealer of information, of truths, of mysteries when the divine timing is right. So there could be something coming to light as well, maybe about how somebody feels towards you, or just your own kind of subconscious understandings of what you have been through as well. So it's quite an interesting energy. It really ties in with that woman of the light that I was feeling, that some of you may have kind of been through a little bit of a like a period of abstinence, celibacy, or kind of like hermiting as well, in order to kind of figure this out. I think you're really just getting ready now to get back into the game of love. So in the blocks, challenges, or obstacles, I've got the Two of Pentacles, got the Six of Swords. So yeah, I'm actually feeling less of that leaving somebody for someone else kind of scenario. What I'm really feeling is that you're leaving a period of your life. I feel like there might have been some comfort in either being single or being in that kind of in-between and not being with somebody, because I feel like there may have been some kind of hurt or betrayal in the past. And looking at that Ten of Swords that you might have been processing for a very long time. This Six of Swords is a necessary rite of passage, and I feel like you are moving. You are now at the stage where you are comfortable with stepping into the unknown, stepping into the fog. And I feel like for you that is relationships, right? They're always this place where you don't have the control that you really, really want. And for you, that's probably been what's been quite scary in the past. But I think you're ready. You know, it's like you've released that baggage and you're going in there with that vulnerability without the pains of the past, leaving, you know, two sets of three swords here behind. It could have been two significant relationships. We've got the two here. Two significant relationships that have had you off balance for a long period of time, that you've just kept on, you know, juggling and analysing and going through the trauma of, that's made you feel unsteady. I feel that these are those relationships, those commitments of the past that you have been healing. Three of Swords, healing your heart. Now you're ready to release that, to release the baggage and step into the unknown. And you know that in the unknown, that's when you are available again for romance. So this is your journey. This is your journey from that underworld back and open for love. How do they feel? The person that you might have your eye on or is coming towards you, well, they are also ready for a victory in love. The Six of Swords, that's that one. Six of Wands is about somebody else that may have also had quite a lot of life experience when it comes to relationships, because the Six of Wands is generally about someone who's ridden out of a harder time and is now claimed their victory. So I think it's somebody who's also journeyed quite deep, will be able to understand you in that place and meet you there emotionally, not somebody who is inexperienced. So somebody who is experienced in love as well, somebody who's quite attractive, somebody who is quite maybe even well known or has a social media presence or is respected in terms of community, or even in some kind of like supervisor role, somebody who stands out and is very confident about that with that Six of Wands. Queen of Pentacles is the energy of Capricorn, but it's somebody who is ready to focus their energies on a commitment, really ready to do that. And the Queen of Pentacles can be somebody who not only can go out and earn a decent salary or be out there in the workforce, but also is quite nurturing in the home as well, really has both of those qualities, somebody that can do it all. So that's what I'm really feeling in terms of how they feel or what kind of person that they are. They're definitely ready for it, ready for a commitment. Now the advice from Tarot, Knight of Wands and Ten of Swords, is to leave the pain in the past, to forgive the betrayals that you might have gone through, leave them on the shoreline and carry on. That Knight of Wands just looking over at his shoulder and saying, yeah, okay, look, they've been karmic messengers for me. I've learnt a lot of lessons through those relationships, but I'm ready for that new now. I'm ready to head towards those Nine of Cups. I'm ready for my wish fulfillment. And the Knight of Wands is really an energy of, riding off into the new frontier, to new endeavors. Like in the Rider version of this card, there's 3 sand dunes, which for me is the new creations, the new emotional creations that you are going to build. So that's what I'm kind of seeing here. It's like, let go, release the burdens of the past, and move forward to the new. So the outcome, Eight of Cups and King of Cups. Yeah, I mean, the Eight of Cups is really that energy of really realizing, okay, well, to seek that fulfillment, which is moving from the Eight of Cups to the Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment, I need to be open to receive another cup. I need to be open to emotional offers. And I feel that potentially this here either stands for somebody who's going to make you an offer, or you being grounded, emotionally stable and steady, very different energy to how I kind of saw you here, ready to actually receive that. Stepping into King energy is such an energy of readiness, but also I feel like this is the kind of person that's coming in for you. It could be a Scorpio, but this is somebody who knows themselves, is self-assured, emotionally intelligent, compassionate, has got your back, is grounded, has weathered the storm, but can really show up for you. And somebody that can fill in that missing gap, be that missing piece that you have been kind of waiting for, or that you didn't receive in those other 2 relationships that you have been healing over time. And you've kind of held that space because you know, well, at some point I'm going to be ready to step into that unknown, step into the fog, and be ready to receive my king. Whether male or female, it just means it's like an energy of somebody who really knows themselves, who's really sure of themselves, and really in their king energy. So this is the energy that completes and brings you to that Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, right? Someone that you have been hoping and dreaming for, Cancer. So it's pretty exciting. It's a real transitional energy. Let's close out with some romance angels. Take the top one there, I think. Yeah, perfect. release your ex, or let's say exes. The time has come to clear your energy. I won't say any more about that one. Okay, what's to be seen? Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Yeah, it's time to get back in the game. It's time to be open and, you know, give a bit of flirt back if that's what you're receiving. And I've got codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Yeah, I really feel that it's those past relationships. There could have been a sense of being really strongly tied to that energy, which is why it was very difficult to release. But I have got true love. This is the romance of a lifetime, and that could be that romance that is going to bring you that extra cup, to bring you to the 9 of Cups. Cancer, it's pretty exciting. I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to wish you all the best in love for October. And keep in mind, it's for the general collective. It may not be your love story. There may be pieces in it that are for you, though. If you're called to share, leave me a comment. I do read them all and try to respond to as many as I can. Helps me get to know you and connect with your energies, and I will see you back here throughout the month. Well, we're already in the month, but for the rest of the month, for plenty more readings.